Costumes are an integral part of most Marvel and DC characters, as I already mentioned in the video about the top 10 cool costumes. Who didn't watch, click on the link in the description. But today we will talk about the first costumes of superheroes. And we'll start with Barry Allen from the Flash series, which after the explosion of the particle accelerator gained the ability to move at superhuman speeds. Barry's first costume consisted of a tight-fitting wrestling suit, helmet, and knee and elbow pads. It was a need that he tested his capabilities. However, ordinary clothes are not able to withstand such a speed, so Cisco provided Barry with a suit that can withstand the tremendous speed developed by Barry. In ninth place is Miles Morales, who, like Peter Parker, was beaten by the Oscorp Super Spider, but with a different number, and at first was afraid of his abilities, wanting to get rid of them. However, after Peter's death, Miles changes his mind and continues the Parker case. Miles buys a Spider-Man Carnival costume, which he later paints black.
Best of all of us, Miles. You're on your way. Keep going.
You won't.
Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Can't stop me now. Travel 200 miles, I'm knocking at your door. And I don't really care if you ain't gon' walk to me at your door.
In eighth place is Peter Parker from the movie The Amazing Spider-Man, who, having received superpowers, though of becoming a superhero only after Uncle Ben's death, he decided by all means to find the robber who shot his uncle and take revenge. Therefore, he begins to patrol the city and catch criminals simply in a red mask and black glasses. And only then, he built himself a real synthetic Spider-Man suit. In seventh place is Wade Wilson, who took the name Deadpool after his mutation and began looking for Francis to blame for everything. In order not to scare people, initially Wade wore a white mask with black glasses. However, she and his white tracksuit immediately turned red. After that, he put on a red Olympic shirt and sewed a mask made of red fabric, but it was hard to hear Wade through it. As a result, his original leather suit appeared. In sixth place, Peter Parker is played by Tobey Maguire, who in the 2002 film originally built himself a costume not to fight crime, but to participate in underground fights without rules and receive a cash prize. Peter wanted to impress Mary Jane with a new car. It was here that he was first introduced as Spider-Man. His costume consisted of a red balaclava, a red jacket with a black spider on both the front and back, and blue pants. In fifth place is the last Peter Parker from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Having received superpowers after a spider bite, which has not yet been shown to us, to fight crime, Peter dressed in a blue tracksuit, on top of which he wears a red vest with a hood and a black spider on his chest, red leggings, and a red fabric mask complement it, which has special lenses that can expand and contract. Kamala Khan from the Miss Marvel series is in fourth place. She's the only one who made herself a costume before she got superpowers. Kamala was an ordinary high school student and a fan of the Avengers, especially Captain Marvel. She makes a fan costume of her favorite superhero to participate in the contest. She makes it part of an exciting bracelet she received in a package from her grandmother Sana. By dressing him, she activates superpowers. In third place, Bruce Wayne, who gained combat experience from the League of Shadows, returned to his hometown to start fighting crime. The League has taught Bruce that fear is the primary weapon, and he creates a symbol that criminals would be afraid of based on his childhood fears of bats. The first costume consisted of protection in the likeness of a motorcycle, which Bruce painted black, bracelets with spikes and a black mask with slits for eyes and mouth, which criminals usually use. I'm giving the silver to Kara Danvers from the Supergirl series. She was sent to Earth in the wake of her cousin Superman, but having lost her course, she gets to us late. Here she becomes a superhero, and she naturally needs a superhero costume. Her best friend Wynn decided to help her with this, and sewed her a trial version of the garment. And we saw Supergirl in all its glory. Well, I give the first place, of course, to Tony Stark, who, to survive, was forced to create his first Mark I armor in a cave in Afghanistan. The suit was built from various improvised materials, including parts of the Jericho rocket. Tony equipped Mark I with a handheld missile and 2 flamethrowers. The suit's armor protects all vital body parts from bullets. And Stark managed to escape only with the help of Mark I's short-term ability to fly.